because I did 5 miles of walking with the dogs this morning, and I've only got to do 1.2 miles to complete 10k for today, I looked at my overall stats until like how far I am from 200 kilometers, and I'm 19 kilometers away. So I'm looking at it like 20k, and basically like 6.2 miles is 10k, so it's 12.4 miles, but because it's 19k, it's probably 12 miles of walking, like literally 12 miles of walking left of exercise, and then I've completed 200 kilometers of walking for the month. Yeah, that's cool. And I'm not saying oh, I'm going to complete that 12 miles today, because that's starting from now. Like, yes, earlier it was like 17 miles because like I didn't start doing any walking, but as of right now it's 12 miles till I complete it. So just literally see what I do on this dog walk. I'm literally just going to be half an hour, because I think my dad will want to go on a bike ride, and that's probably the case. Then I'll probably go with him. And plus as well, oh god, it's getting sunny as well. It's going to get nice and sunny because it's been dreary and shit all morning. Be nice to go on a bike ride, even if it's just for half an hour with my dad, or even an hour with my dad. Be nice. And then tomorrow, see what mileage I do. Yeah, basically it. Because I'm not gonna get much in on Friday or Saturday because I'm doing 10.6. Not really. So it wouldn't surprise me, like, if the equal distance, I'm gonna aim for 5k's only on Friday and Saturday, because that's realistically more achievable because of working that time period, unless I decide to go on a walk on my break. Could do. And then Sunday, well, I finish at 2, so I'll get home for like 3ish, so see you from there. And also Sunday as well is the time when I can actually get walk from home to Saltable and then get the bus. Well, the weather's been crap all day, and in a sudden twist of events, it's really nice now. What? It was like depressing and dark and miserable, overcast, which is weather I quite like, but this is nice. When it's this sort of weather, it's nice. You know what's a slight little bit annoying? Goodness me, that was a big drop. Is that there's the council and McCann services repairing every single street lamp there is. So when I would walk along, yeah. So the changes have been done to street lamps that look rubbish and old, and being replaced with new ones, and it's pretty much affecting areas where I would normally walk. So I can't. So it's practically been blocked off. Yeah, sucks, but yeah. Well, I've been out for like less than a minute, and I've already encountered the dumbass. Look at the van with the lights on. I'm gonna have to go on the road. Holy cow, it's cold. It's 0 degrees. So I'm gonna go onto the food path. Oh my god, there is snow or frost on the ground. I think I'll just film. Oh god, if my dogs can walk properly. There's like little bits of frost on the cars. The camera well wouldn't focus there. Yeah, it's cold, alright. Am I still in shorts? You're damn right I am. Whew. So, I'm 15 kilometres away from doing 200 kilometres altogether. So that's 3.1 miles times 3, so 9.3 miles to do. Now, it doesn't actually matter if I don't do a 10k today, because I was normally aiming for 10k's, but when I've got till the end of the month and I've only got 15k to go, I don't have to worry so much about, oh, I have to hit this target and such. I don't have to hit it. I can just plough on. Oh yeah, things are freezing over. So because it's turned below 0 overnight and it's 0 at the moment, look at the well, that's Chester. Look, there's ice. And I'm kind of curious to know if I can actually carry on walking down this hill, because they closed it off yesterday. Well, in the very first walk I did, I was lucky. I'm pointing to the ground, I'm so sorry. Switched it back. But basically the first walk I did this morning, because there's all the concrete lampposts all in around, and the council are getting rid of them all and replacing them with metal ones, metal hollow ones. And there's one down here which is a concrete one which has been replaced, and you just like, there was works on it yesterday and then you couldn't even get on the damn, you could only get to the end and then that was it, because the blooming van had blocked the pathway, so you couldn't actually carry on, which was so annoying. So I just had to turn around. Now hopefully it's passable today, like you can actually go along it. So yesterday I actually phoned Salterheble McDonald's, because on Monday I got told that's when the business manager of Salterheble's in, only the Monday. I phoned yesterday and I don't know who the member was that answered, but he was in. Well, I say he because I know him. The business manager was in, and I basically explained that I put a transfer request in from Halifax to Salterheble, and he asked when I'd be able to see him. Yes, about Friday and the weekend. I said, nope, no work, I'm working. I couldn't go in. And then he said, what about Monday? So I'm on a 5:11 evening, and basically said that the person was going to be in between 4 and half 4 on Monday at the Halifax branch where I work. How fitting is that? And I can concentrate now because it's a bit less steep. Yeah, you have to just talk like a twat going up that way. Also, it's really cold, and I'm vlogging when it's really cold. It's not easy. Let me get my breath back. The thing is with Salterheble, the only reason is transport, really. There's nothing wrong with Halifax at all. Love working there. The staff are nice. I get along with so many of the customers that I know. It's just transport, because like we're doing the 511s or 5:30, and I'm doing like 2 or 3 of those shifts a week or every other week. It's costing like £30. Oh my god, this is well muddy. I'm gonna have to vlog later. I can see now that the sun is behind the trees. The only thing with going to Salterhebble is the transport. That's why I want to go, because I'm getting like £20–30 out of taxes every week or every other week, and then I'm getting like a £12 weekly bus pass, bus to go from Halifax to Halifax. So if I go to Salterhebble, there's no issue with buses or traffic or taxis. And weather depending, last year when it was the Beast from the East, it seemed like a weird thing why I would walk to Salterhebble to then get on a bus further to Halifax when Salterhebble was just there. I'm going to say this on Monday when I'm in next, and when that business manager's in. I know who it is. I'm going to say all this to the person. Like, it's just transport. All the costs, there will be no costs at all. And plus as well, if there is snow, like it could possibly be, and if there's a potential chance of snow and people have to drive to Salterhebble, whereas I can just walk to Salterhebble, it would be simple as like, oh, like Jamie can come here. Right, I'm gonna carry on now. It's such a challenge trying to walk up that hill, that one up there, whilst trying to vlog, when it's the shittest condition ever. And plus as well, when it's really cold, it just takes your breath away, quite literally. You just don't have any. So just to vlog on here is nice, and not be like, oh god. I'm actually looking forward to going to see the business manager at work on the Monday. And besides, anyway, I'm going to be setting off at 3 to get there. I'll just... Oh, that's what they were doing yesterday. You just see, like down there. Ah, that's what they're doing. Alongside getting rid of that post, that one, and putting that one in. Ah. See, honestly, like, it's not the company, it's not the location. Well, it's nothing to do with the staff or anything, or the customers or anything. It's just transport, basically. It's like I'm spending so much money on transport, when if I'm at Salterhebble, I can save that money. And you think about it weekly, I'm taking a big portion out of my wage on transport, whereas I can just have, you can see how cold it is now, I can save that money, and it's beneficial because it's closer. If something happened, like traffic issues, and I'm at Salterhebble, then I can still get to work on time. And plus as well, Salterhebble is one floor. It's one floor. That's it. So I can actually aim for a 5k today, a 5k tomorrow, and a 5k on Saturday, and then I'll have completed my 200 kilometres. Unless another Strava challenge comes around, like, I don't know, 20 miles in a week, or 2 weeks. I'd like this to be a biking one as well. Oh, that fella's gone. The guy that I was at the start of the video said, "Oh, he's done for parking where he has done. He's gone." So I'm glad I snipped it while I did, when he was there. He said sorry as well. He went, "Sorry." Oh, you parked on the pavement when no one can get past, and there was room actually around the other side, but it propped up stuff purposefully so no one could get around. Nice move, dickhead. Anyway, not far from. So, see you later. So, I can see a little bit. The sun is going down though. This morning I could not do this because the sun was so bright and it was a heck of a lot higher up, so I couldn't see a thing. So, as opposed to now, when it's slightly lower down because it's sunset, I can see a little bit better. I have to squint a little bit, but I'm on another dog walk. I went out this morning for half an hour, and I went out with my mum and my grandma in Siddle, and actually again now for roughly half an hour-ish. And I worked out that I've done 3.1 miles already, so to do another 3.1 miles is in mind. And we usually do a viaduct walk in the evening, which is usually 1.3 miles, 1.4 miles. So I'm aiming to complete a walk now that is 1.8 miles or more. So that it's, well, 1.8 miles, so then when it comes to like this evening, when we do 1.3 miles, it will add up to 10 kilometers altogether. Sounds strange that would be when you do like a 1.6 and a 1.5, it's 3.1, and then to do like a walk now and then a walk this evening. Yeah, surprising. But I have only got 10 kilometers to go and then I've hit 200 kilometers. So to actually hit 5k again would be cool, I guess. And then tomorrow I've only got 5k to do, and then I've completed 200 kilometers. So I'm in the van, just doing a little vlog. Back to work on Wednesday. Back to work on Friday, which is tomorrow. I'm working Friday all the way through till Wednesday. Then Thursday, Friday days off, and then yeah. Looking forward to my conversation on Monday. I know it's a while off. I've been kind of having utopian dreams about being at Salter Hebble when I'm actually still working there until at the point that I am. So I still like working at Halifax anyway. But it'd be kind of nice to work at Salter Hebble. Be more, I think, beneficial for traffic and transport. But yeah, I've not quite done a 10k today as such. No, not fully. But it doesn't matter anyway, because tomorrow I'll probably get time to complete the rest of it. They said there'd be 5 minutes. It's nearly 5 to 8. Well, at least I've got videos on my phone to watch that I've downloaded to like watch offline. Oh, when are they gonna come? So it's quite a frosty morning. Yeah, it's only 20 to 8 in the morning, so I'm gonna need to be back for 8:15. Get changed, and you know, I'm going to wear my thin uniform today. Yeah. Well, I don't know actually, is it? Yeah, I'll wear it today. I'll be fine. As I get to work and rush around like a maddo, I'll be fine. But I was like, I came out, I was like, why have I got my wallet with me? I thought I might as well get some money out for my bus pass for this week. Might as well. Because if I do it at 9 o'clock and a bus comes, I'm like, shit. Whereas I can just go straight for it. I've got beef to pick. So around the corner is a high-vis maintenance vehicle. They were saying, is this like a certain house? I was like, I don't know. That's for you to know. Like, you're working on the lampposts. How do you not know where you're working? You called the little council, for fuck's sake. How do you not know? And then like, this guy in high vis just starts following me. I was like, hello, how may I help you? Freak, you know, there. That van. I was like, hello, can I help you? I was like, just, he said, I thought he was speaking to his colleague. But he just starts following me. I was like, who the fuck are you? Is this a certain house? I was like, no, I don't know. What? I mean, I might live on my street for, I don't know, but I don't know. I was like, bugger off, you creepy fucker. Go away. Don't think that dog is here. Nope. I was like, go away. Don't be creepy. So I am 7 kilometres away from 200 kilometres. So 5k, so that's 3.1 miles. And then doing the 7, so that's 2 extra kilometres. Half of 2.5 of 5 is 1.5 miles. So it's roughly 4.5 miles of walking till for the end of the month to do the 200 kilometres, which is not a lot, 4.5 miles. I think I might just scrape that today, either over it or below it, and if I'm below it, then I'm definitely going to get to do it tomorrow. Because I'm working at 10:06, don't know. I'll have to find out. You know, with working the Friday, I'm actually glad that I'm not working like a 5:30 shift, that I'm working through the morning, through to the afternoon and through to the evening. Actually kind of glad, because, well, I want to be honest, Friday evening, Halifax. You see, this is a strange thing. If I get put in as a transfer to Salter Hebble, because Salter Hebble's not in the city, well, it's not, well, Halifax isn't the city, it's just a town. But because Halifax is in the town, then it gets wrecked. People get wrecked in Halifax. Salter Hebble would be different, because it's not exactly, it's below Siddle, it's en route to Halifax or wherever you want to go, because it's on that road, on the main road. And I looked at the opening times and closing times for Salter Hebble. Halifax, we open at 5 o'clock in the morning and shut at 12 o'clock at night. Salter Hebble open at 7 in the morning and shut at 11 at night. I kind of knew that 11 o'clock one at night, because some Salter Hebble staff have come to Halifax like, you're not shut? I said, no, we're shut at 12, not 11. But that's 7 o'clock AM start. I know there's a lot of the trees in the way, but you can just start to see the sunrise or the changing colour of the sky. Looks alright. Finally got a chance to vlog. It's busy in Halifax. Anyway, time to go to work. Finished work. Look at that. It is snow. That's the first bit of snow this year. Well, actually, it's not, but that I've experienced. Yeah, let it snow. All the more reason to get a transfer in if this sticks, and getting to work is a challenge. Because then I can actually walk to Salterhebble if there's an issue with traffic and buses. If there is an issue with traffic and buses, and I'm at Halifax, like here. Oh, interesting. So the weather situation in Westvale, it's not snowing, it's just rain. Whereas in Halifax it was snow. Well, I hope it don't keep going, because got that ISA bright light. I'm not too far off home. I'm also not too far off 200 kilometres of walking, which is a good thing. I was asking about the, what do you call it, Three Peaks, like appropriate time to set off from Halifax and working out my averages, and because I can do 6.2 miles in roughly 2 hours, and a bit less actually. So I worked out from that average that it would take me 8 hours to do the challenge. Now, I think I'm a bit quicker walking than a lot of the other people that work there. I'm not going to walk like a knob though. I'll take like conservations, like resting times. I'll rest. Yeah. Let's have a little conversation, talk about it, and someone will say, well, we'll probably need to practice like getting some longer walks in. I said, hey, last week I did a fair amount of walking, and this week I've done roughly 30 miles of walking. And we're saying like, oh, I don't think you need to practice. I said, yeah, I do, but practice like longer walks uphill. I'm not going to get much time to vlog today. I mean, granted, I've got the time on this walk, but I well couldn't do it yesterday. The only time was like a 10-second clip in Halifax, and that was the entire day. Because, like, it was super busy. Like, getting into Halifax was like 9:30. That's Friday. So Saturday's going to be even worse. And then as soon as I got to work, it was fine. Like, it was fine practically the whole day. It was steady. And then until the evening, it was just nuts. Like, it was just crazy. That's to that point I'm like, I'm glad I finished at 6. Not like 11 o'clock or 1:30 in the morning. So that's definitely going to be the case tomorrow when I start at 7 in the morning. Because then all nuts people, and it just gets nuts in the afternoon, and then I can be like, hey, I finish at 12 o'clock. Not 12 o'clock, I wish. Finish at 2 o'clock. If I wanted to finish at 12 o'clock, I'd have to start at 4 in the morning. Yeah. Yeah. So I've been out for like only 5 minutes, and I'm going to be out for just like half an hour, till like 8:30. Because, well, I need to get changed, and then dog is not well at all. Actually, it's not like being ill. Yeah. There's something for dogs which is recovery recipe. Which is if they're not well, or if they're not digesting properly, they can have that. And I think what I gave my dog yesterday was fish food. And normally my dog likes fish, but well, if you're having diarrhea, then I can't really give it. So I'm gonna get back home, dry the dogs, and give a recovery recipe to say, can you give a recovery recipe for the breakfast? Because they've got diarrhea. One has, but they can both have it. At some point I might need to get some more recovery recipe then on Lily's Kitchen. And the Christmas Spectacular isn't going to go back on offer. I had to stop because there was a few joggers that were going that way, and my dogs like joggers. Well, one does and one doesn't, so it's contradicting. But the Christmas Spectacular dog food, which is what I got the dogs at Christmas, they ended up really liking it. I only got 2 tins though, and it got reduced to 25% off. And I actually messaged them on Facebook if it would be going down to half price, and they said it was unlikely. They messaged me back saying that it's unlikely that they will do so. But what I'll probably do is, in hindsight, I will probably get 12 tins of that, and because I've got 18 tins of the 3-bird feast, so I get 12 tins of that and get 6 tins of the recovery recipe. Well, let's be fair, I'm looking, and it's not nice to look at what your dog's crapping. It's not nice, but when you've got a non-well dog, it's slowly it's slowly reducing, because you can't help. Unfortunately, dog owners, we understand. If you've got a dog, you won't understand. So it seems normal to talk about it. But if the dog's crap, it's 100% liquid, you can't pick it up. You can't really go and get a poo rag and pick it up. You can't do that really. Whereas if it's normal, you can just pick it up and etc. Put it in a bin. Actually quite dark this morning. At this same time yesterday, it was quite light, and like all around, like you could see a fair bit, but it's not misty or foggy or anything. It's just dark clouds, and because the sun came up quite early, or it became visible earlier during the day because of the little amount of clouds. But there's quite a bit of overcast at the moment, so it just makes it look darker than what it actually probably is. It's kind of nice though. It's kind of nice, I kind of like it. To come along here anyway at this time just means that there's no one around. It's nice. You know, yesterday I was questioning staff sometimes with the stock in the fridge, like, do you want to fill it up? And they're like, no, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. I don't think there's going to be any questioning today, with it being Saturday, because, well, it's a Saturday and people are off and etc. And it's the first day of the weekend, because there's only 2 days of the weekend. That sounded stupid to say, but that's true. So, like, literally as I get to work, I won't be surprised if it's fully stocked. And if it isn't, then they need to do it. Because, well, let's just face it, with the Happy Meals, a lot of the fruit shoot balls just fly. I won't fly. Like, in some cases, Happy Meals, like, there'll be 1 or 2 or 3. I've seen people get like 6 before, because they're not big. They're realistically not that big. But for a child, it's appropriate. But no, like if I have time, which I probably end up always having, I'll stock it up. I think it's people are like, sometimes I don't get told to do it. I'll just go off my own back and do it. So, and then I'll be like, oh, do you know, I've just stocked your fridge up because I don't want you to be screwed in an hour or so when you actually do need it. So it's there for preparation when we do need it. And if it's not busy, which is a stupid thing to say on a Saturday, because it will be, yeah, it will be busy. End of. So you see the change in the colour of the sky. I'm guessing, so that bottom bit is like it's sunrise. You can kind of get the picture. And like all the clouds there is either rain, or as I found out yesterday, or a lot of people found out, snow. Could potentially be. Still a light on. So it's either going to be snow, God forbid it isn't, or rain. God, you know what'll happen, right? I'm on 7-2 tomorrow. What's it bloody snow? That will proper... Do you know, it'll just happen, won't it? If it's forecast snow, I won't be surprised. So I've checked the weather forecast. It's mist today. That'll be why it looks like the way it does. So mist all day. And then it's gonna snow on Tuesday. Now I do a 5-11 on Tuesday, so I was like, so I like checked when it snows, and it's gonna snow up until 3 o'clock. Which is good because it'll stop snowing. On the bad side, if it does stick, might have to set off a bit earlier. Maybe. Is this it's this retard guy, isn't it? Because he's just walking shite. You know, basically the guy that has a go at people down here. Hey, it makes a change, innit? He's out. He's not walking like he's shot himself, which is a good thing. Well, it's time to go home. What he just did is incredible. Cool in every way. A post like here, I'm about to show you, like that, he just shoved his dog into that post as hard as he can. I find that he's just staring, he's a twat. What is he doing? He's an old man that needs to, no offence, die. Like, I don't wish upon anyone dying. It's not my thing. Like, it's wrong to think it, but I hope he's not looking now. It's not right to think it, no, but there's certain people who deserve to die, and he's one of them. Well, I'm on my way to work. I look quite smart, I think. Shirt and tie. With my bag and coat and everything, I look quite smart, I think. I had a shave before I came out. And I'm walking along the viaduct way because, well, 1, traffic, and 2, yesterday I tried to vlog going the other way and I just couldn't. There was that many people out. I was like, great, I'll vlog here. Nope, I can't. Oh, I might vlog here. Nope, I couldn't. I just couldn't. Without it looking really awkward. And I'm walking on the viaduct now, and there's nobody. Also, I don't know what's with my hairline. What's happened there? I look like, what the frick's happened there? That's better. It was all to one side. I was like, wait, what's going on there? So, whilst all the traffic is below me, there's absolutely nothing on this viaduct, which is nice. Might get to work a little bit later, but it's just like avoiding traffic, and so it's like nicer. It's nicer to walk this way as well. And yeah, somebody came. One of my DA members came up to me yesterday saying, "Oh, basically we have a group on Facebook for DA, and previously it had to be removed when someone who no longer works there posted pictures of the conditions I'd left DA in. When I couldn't do anything about it, then it had to be removed. Then the second time it had to be removed because we was talking about things. I wasn't talking about things. Other people were talking about things about I don't know what, but it got removed. Then we had another group, and one of my colleagues has gone on a raging effing and blinding session on the group. I was like, because I got the notification you've been removed from the group, I was like, what have I done? What have I done? Like, have I done anything? Like, getting all like paranoid and worried. And then I was like, what have I done? And I looked at the comments, nothing to do with me at all. And one of my colleagues just went on this effing and blinded rage, read the comments, and I was like, kind of understand why they got deleted. So yeah. And I don't know if another group will be set up. It's important that one does get set up, but that colleague, I hate to say it, might be left out of the group, maybe. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Only time will tell, and only time will tell with today. If it was a bit busy yesterday, like it was, it really got busy in the evening by after 5 o'clock. So that equivalent of business at 5 o'clock is going to practically be all day. I'm pretty confident of that. Gonna wait for a bus now because I was walking along that bit whilst I was vlogging and I saw the bus drove past. I was like, I'll wait. Do you know, I bet we take a lot of money in today with it being a Saturday. I might be surprised I might surprise myself and it'd be quiet, but I've said it, quiet, so it's gonna be fucking mental. Bus will come in 3 minutes. Maybe I've got time to get some drinks. I could have walked to Saltower by now. Well. So I need to get some drinks and go to work. So it's about 6:10. It's been so hard to get out of the house this morning. Just could not do it. I'd normally set off at 6. But the bus is 6:30 though, so that's something. And the thing is, nothing's open in Halifax. So yeah, I decided to get one of them big Lucozade bottles yesterday, the zero flavoured one, the zero sugar one. Yesterday, and I've got a water bottle. So, and also when I get to work, I might get. I think I said yesterday I'd get a latte. Might do that. That's an idea. Oh, it's quite misty and cold still. Oh, I might get to go on a bike this afternoon. Maybe. Last time I went on my bike it was Wednesday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oh, Saturday was mental. It was absolutely mental. And they got to a point with people are not meant to be out at this time. Unless people are just don't know why. People are not normally out at this time. Also, what is good is the street lights are new. So these are really bright. As opposed to like orange light. They're pretty well, it's lighting this area so well. Like it's like before it was quite, like it felt quite dark. Even with the street lamps on, there was just like a dim orange. But now that they are straight white light, you can see a bit better. I'm gonna walk on the road because during the day I've seen the amount of crap on the pavement. No crap. Because people along this area, I know you can't see me, you can hear me though, there's a lot of people around this area who have dogs, who have just let their dog crap on the path and then just left it. Is unreal. Which makes me think a lot of people around here are just straight up lazy. I mean, when you live in this sort of housing, yeah, like it just, like, you can kind of get an idea of what person they're like from where they live. And when I see the amount of dog crap on the path, and I see the type of area that I'm in, that I walk past so much, it gives me that idea, oh, I don't think they're the working type of person. They're just the, oh, I want benefits, give me now person. See, so I was saying about the lights. This is one of the original lights. That's always been here for a long time. It's a concrete light. That's one of the new old ones. And you can see, like, in the distance, that's the new one. So it's quite a transformation, like how this doesn't really light up areas pretty well, whereas that one does. It's like a stadium light at a football ground or a rugby ground or cricket ground, etc. I'm not expecting traffic. It's Sunday morning. It can't be busy because every time I've practically done a Sunday open at this time, it's been dead. Oh, I'll tell you something that's funny. My mum and dad yesterday were walking through Westvale, so was with me, and they're saying, how quiet is it in Westvale? I said, I'll give you an idea. You can just walk on the main road. I said, you don't just do that, dear. I said, yeah, I do. Like, I'm aware of traffic, but you can just walk up main road. Because, I kid you not, you can. Because, well, traffic lights on green. Yes, it would be for cars. Traffic. There's nothing here. I'm going to see how far I can go with just walking on the main road. It's a bit dangerous, but I'm going to find out. I might just cut back onto the pavement now, because it's a junction. So I've just checked that time on there, and the next 503 is in 14 minutes. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to get to Salter Hebble in 14 minutes. You know, something else I'm finding a little odd. Traffic. There's not traffic as such, but there's people out. Go to bed. Go back to bed, I should say. It's not a ghost town this morning. It's because there's people out, including all bloody Caldwell Council fans just cancelling the roads and stuff. There's loads of people out, surprisingly. Give it till next Sunday when I'm doing another 7-2. Watch it be. Oh, right. Watch it be dead quiet. I thought it was litter, but it's trees being cut down. So 9 minutes until the bus comes. Yeah, I think probably walking to the next bus stop and then waiting there, because it's quite a fair way to the next one, and I don't want to be late. What is with all the traffic? Well, not traffic, but vehicles this morning. Like, people are never out. Oh, I think I know why. Right, a lot of the vehicles I'm seeing are taxis. So I think people have had too much to drink, or insert needles into them. I don't know what people do there. People might be unable to get home, so taxi is. There was someone yesterday who was a bit weird, a drug addict. I was like, keep an eye on you. I said, well, I'm just. She said, you're weird, are you? Which is Scottish. You're weird, are you? I went, yeah. Which is not. It was basically an answer for nah. So who's weird? The sober person who doesn't take drugs, has a little bit to drink every now and then, or the drug addict who's weird? I think the drug addict is weird, yeah. Is something happening today? Because I've seen a bloody lot of cars, like on either side. Like I've seen so many. Like what is going on? I'm just gonna check with the time. It's still really dark. Sunday, 6:31. Yeah, you have a lot of cars out. I'm surprised. Is there something going on today? I'm shocked. Like, like, what? I thought like the majority of them would be taxis, but they're not now. I was like, what? I'm kind of worried now for getting to work. It's a long time since I've done it. It's been a while since I've done a 7-2 on a Sunday. I'm strangely worried about what's going to be happening at Halifax at the moment. I can only presume that in Halifax it's packed. It has to be packed. Because there's so many cars along here. All going to Halifax, I presume. Or somewhere else. Oh god, I'm going to get to Halifax and it'll be like not deserted. There'll be so many people like struggling to walk or etc. because it's Sunday and well, people like to drink and people like to just take it too far. Like one-upping each other and just that's it, yeah. That's not me. When people say like, oh, I was going to take a shot of whiskey, for example, and then people try to one-up it by whiskey or putting something else in it. It's like, don't do that. Just be sensible. But a lot of people don't know sensible. And that's Halifax. I like Halifax, I love Halifax. But, just saying, that's Halifax in a nutshell. So, it's 6:40. I'm not going to do any fancy walking about. I think I'm just going to go straight to work, which is practically just straight on. Yeah, the other person, there's only one other person on this street, and that's the person someone else that got off the bus with me. I can see the M in the distance. I think I might get a latte, I think. Just like to get that before I start and then have that whilst I'm working. Because I probably do, because it's probably going to be, I don't know actually. I want to say it's going to be a bit mental, but I'm prepared. I just like after yesterday, I'm prepared for absolutely probably anything. A new list came up for like stuff to do on a Sunday. But I'll just do what I normally do. It's a bit misty as well in the air. Bit misty in the air. It's a bit cold as well. There's just no one here. So I think before I go in, I'm just gonna check Burton's exit, because it's like where people either go for a cigarette, have a drink, or worse, just. Oh yeah, no, I'm not joking. That I've seen that. This person here is probably gonna go to McDonald's. Pretty sure. And I'm wearing the crew t-shirt because if I'm doing the open, then I don't want like my tie dangling and getting in the way. So yeah, I'll either see you at 10 o'clock on my break, or whatever my break will be, or see you when I finish at 2 o'clock, or whenever I just record next. So I'm on my break. I go back. I'm on my break now. So I'll now have a break at 10 o'clock. I had it at 9:15. So I've got to be back for 10 o'clock. 45 minutes or so. Because my 10.6 is not coming in. The person who did the full Rampage Effort Blinding on the Facebook group that had to be taken down, that's the person that's meant to be the 10.6. Not here. But I do have a 9 till 5 CEL. Potentially. That's good. That's kind of good to know. So, oh, it's strange just walking around Halifax at this time though, because it's just quiet. It's not going to be quiet because I'm going to be walking to the main road. I should just walk around the car park. Safer. It's better. I just walked through to the Peace Altar Fair. Oh, it's so quiet though. Upstairs is the most there's been upstairs is one person, and that's it. One. Which is gonna probably change when I get back anyway. So the 9 till 5 who's doing CEL will be downstairs, I think. Maybe downstairs. And I'll be upstairs, or I'll be doing multitasking, doing both maybe. Don't know. I was debating whether to go for a break walk or not, but I'm kind of glad I did now, because you can cover quite a fair amount of distance in a short space of time. Did a mile this morning, even before I started work, and then to like maybe do like half a mile now, before I go back for my break, would be ideal. It's just strange walking around this car park at this time. There's cars, yeah, obviously, but there's no people. Kind of curious to know how busy, or the other way around, quiet, the Peace Hall will be. Oh gosh.